Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Afro Luigi. You're back in S.P.A.Z 2. Now, I actually almost just started talking before I started recording, but anyways, I've done so much of leveling. I am not level at the recommended quite level yet. I'm only at 13 out of the recommended 15. But I noticed that our ship has this 23 on it, which I've done some reading. It's threat indicator. So I think because of the equipment we have on our ship, we can actually go. Might actually be able to do this mission. We're gonna go off. We're burning a lot of res, but okay. But oh well. We want the speed, and we'll keep an eye out for res deposits on the way. I tried to build a second starbase, but apparently we are locked out of that choice yet until we progress farther in the story. Also, I did search the entire map as you saw, and I've unlocked a bunch of these lore bits. So we'll be as I refine them, I'll be scanning them on. We'll be viewing them on camera.
You better fork over everything you got.
Ugh. Sure, whatever. These guys don't like us, so whatever.
Now it's sucker born every minute.
After the warp gate collapse, many scientific minds stepped forward to resolve the galactic transportation crisis. While the res drive became the primary method for travel, a second warp gate network was also under heavy construction. These new warp gates were smaller and more efficient, being derived from the alien technology discovered at the galaxy core. Trillions of these new warp gates were deployed using a gateless warp slipstream device, scattering them randomly across the galaxy. It wasn't until the network was nearly completed did their critical flaw become apparent. The quantum-entangled compounds of the new gates began to interfere with each other, even across the span of light years. The more gates, the more the problem compounded itself. This interference caused the warp jumps to exit randomly within a short distance of the gate's location, rendering the gates useless for practical use. The company abandoned the new gate project, leaving the failed gates still somewhat active. The slipstream device, however, became the prototype for the res drive all starships use today. One advantage the failed gates retain, even now, is the speed in which the warp field can be instantiated. Ships have been known to utilize the random slipstream jumps as a method to flee attacking ships, rather than risk spooling up the res drive.
That is not. I actually haven't figured out how to work. Use the failgate, so we can actually try that next time we get into a fight. So let us head down here. Yeah, that's where the thing is. These guys don't like us, so if I get the opportunity, I am totally going to start stealing some of their supplies. We're using a lot of res out here. Oh, there's the full res thing over here, though.
Area exhausted.
Now that we're closer, we'll switch to the slow mode. Oh, we got just in time because they just repaired the starbase just after we salvaged, harvested the res. That is amazing timing on our part. Ooh, there's a scrap there. Let's take that first.
Added to cargo hold.
We don't need any goons. We got way more than we actually need.
Resource acquired.
Now, where are we going again? Right down here. Maybe let's go a little faster. And we'll get that lore on our way back. If I remember. Yeah, because our threat is 20, but we're only level 13, but our threat is 23, so we might be able to do this mission. Destroy signal. Let's see what happens.
Battle wagon mode activated.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am the
User error 9000 service patch 2.
Regrettably, this malware is not accepting surrender applicants at this time. Please leave your resume, cover letter,
And life force.
at the front desk, and we will be sure to get back to you in a timely fashion.
Malicious adware detected. Administering antivirus program. Licking. Wait. No. What in the name of the void is this? How can you make me perform these horrible tasks?
User error 9000.
Encounters love at first sight. You must roll a 6 or higher to proceed to the next tile.
9000.
Designates that you sure do have a purty mouth. Your interface could be updated to include new features such as liquid cooled data penetration and linear asynchronous trombone polishing.
What just happened? Skid, is that you?
Motherfucking balls, polarized, gastrointestinal.
Turbo Defender.
Root function program contains memory partition of given subjects. You will be targeted for nullification.
Carl, you are going to have to explain this one to me. Slowly.
She looks so disappointed.
It would appear that this is what has become of Skid.
So
Judging
excited.
by his implants and behavior patterns, he has been cybernetically fused with a Turbo Defender security program. We should offer it a high-paying position aboard the ship, as well as a clearly needed dental program.
Oh, that's just brilliant. What can be better than a dumb bandit punk combined with an insane rogue artificial intelligence? I thought we killed both of you. Things. Or whatever. Ugh, we don't have time for this. Look, we all hate each other, and that's fine. We know you are broadcasting malicious signals aimed at our base. Just turn the bloody thing off, and we'll leave you in peace.
That does not compute. This port does not send or receive emails without proper 128-bit encryption. You are the harbinger of loneliness and tears. I shall not agree to the terms of service. Return to selling yourself on the nickel street corners to which you belong.
Excuse me? You know, if we had more time to do this diplomatically, I don't think I would. Let's heat it up.
You just
people.
called her a whore. Oh my god. Wow. Okay. We're gonna stay back.
Target locked. Oblivion.
Oops. Should not be in this debris field, I think.
Target locked. Oblivion.
Yeah, that's too far away. This guy's heading right for us. We still have all our ships, it seems. And now for the big guy.
Target locked. Oblivion.
Yeah, so I definitely think my initial idea was correct. Well, not my initial idea, but the threat indicator. Die already. He has a bunch of like junk cores, it looks like. Although I like his nose piece. I really like the nose piece. I seem to have lost a few of my ships, but oh well.
Target. regime.
Beautiful. And off we go. I'm flying sideways. Something's gurgling. On. There we go. Full power. And we're taking it. That thing's taking a beating. Oh, time to pull back a little. Generating. We're about to lose another small ship. I guess this. Okay, that must be my ammo indicator. The gray bar underneath my mouse. And we've definitely won this. So yeah. So as long as our threat indicator is above the recommended level, we'll be able to handle the missions.
Target locked. Obliterating.
How could you treat a
Defender 9000.
Aww.
such a lowly scam? Do you exist solely to torment me? You could have at least taken me out to dinner before bending me over the bulkhead. Perhaps you emotional derelicts have the decency to spare my partition and pick up my escape pod.
Absolutely not. You screwed with us and you got the teeth. I gave you a fair chance to turn that generator off and you spat in my face. Accept your fate, you pathetic little tardigrade.
And I told you that I am 128-bit encrypted. I don't even have the cache size to fart past my own long johns.
Verifying. I have scanned the debris and found no signs of any spam generator wreckage. Perhaps we should have done that first before opening fire. Oh well, next time I suppose.
Carl, what are you telling me right now? What about the signal? If it isn't coming from here, where is it coming from?
To be perfectly honest, only the one-eyed bastard would know that for certain. Let us not forget, this is his lead we are chasing.
Carl, you know Jameson isn't a sharp man. You should have been looking over his work, especially when he tries to use the computer. Even still, how could he send us all the way out here and be so wrong? Well, I guess we are responsible for what we did to Skid. I know I'll live to regret this, but someone open the airlock and let him in. Carl, set a course back to base.
We got Skid. Any resources here that I can see? And that I can see. So yeah, let's head to the tactical map.
Excuse this interruption, but you will listen to my voice at this time. I am unable to locate our lemon of a base on long-range sensors.
It just never ends. Are you sure that thing is even working? We've had more than our share of technical malfunctions lately.
It is functional simply because I stand next to the device, radiating it with science and wonder. All other bases in the region are represented on the viewer. Only our base is absent.
What in the void is going on back there? If Jameson was in any trouble, He would have sent a communication, smoke signal, something.
Smoke signal.
This isn't right.
That would again require him to touch the computer. There is a substantial probability he locked himself in the bathroom and died of starvation. One can only hope.
Thank you for including me in your childish domestic disputes. Maybe you should use your head for more than cracking coconuts and entertain the possibility that you all have been tooled with maximum authority.
9,000.
Knows a scam at first sight. You are out here chasing phantoms while your so-called friend rubs himself on your pillows. This deduction is free of charge. Elsa, make me a sandwich!
Oh.
Shut up, Skid. Do you think I haven't thought of that by now? If I find out he's trying to cut us out of the loop. The reality dose is we won't know anything until we get back to base. Maximum warp.
Oh, wow.
If you think these data allocations are impressive, you should see my ventriloquism technique.
Uh-huh.
By the void. Does he really have you pushing buttons down here all day? I'm not even going to ask what all the industrial lubricant is for. In fact, I think I'm just going to walk away slowly and never come back down here.
Oh, wow. Weapon damage. Boost recharge rate. I want more weapon damage. Okay. Now, where was that, floor bit that I saw? I'll make a detour. So we'll head up that way. We have lots of scrap. We have lots of crew. We need res. So we'll go to that res field there. Oh, oh. I thought we'd be able to attack that and take it out. Are we still 20? I thought we were 23. I guess we're only 21.
Extracted.
Oh, maybe we can join this fight before it ends.
Uh-huh. Okay, thanks.
Battle wagon mode activated.
Here for the blueprints, nothing more. Oh boy, is he coming to target me? I hope not. Let's target that ship, take out the main ship with our ally. If we can catch up to it. Reloading. Oh, new hull unlocked. Oh, free loot. See a component there. Beautiful.
Hey, thanks.
Subcorp. A new subcorp. Perfect. And we will take all.
Res baffled the scientific community with its transmutation of multi-phase properties. Some believed it to be a defensive response to mass harvesting. The truth, however, is far more sinister. Res exists solely to entice intelligent life forms capable of mastering its properties. Like a trail of breadcrumbs, the quality and quantity of res improves toward the location of the dark entity. Following the destruction of the entity, res has been on a steady decline. The trade cost of res has grown exponentially. Despite its cost and dwindling availability, res remains the primary means of interstellar travel.
What could go
Game
wrong?
saved. Cargo acquired.
You found nose platform. We will collect that. And we are heading back to our base. Oh, that's it right there. Oh, and it's not, it's cloaked now. Joy. What could possibly go wrong? We have to re-explore the area we were just in. Oh, look, lore. The miners I can't say that word.
Several mining outposts were abandoned by the UTA during the Dark Infection. Without adequate protection, many bases were raided and destroyed, while others learned to defend themselves. The few bases that were able to maintain a supply of res cooperated to keep it and defend it from other factions.
I don't see any lore. We're gonna have to head through green territory. Hot bunking.
Alert! Super ultra hot bunking detected. There is too much meat aboard. Consider selling human lives in exchange for something of value.
Try bunk. Okay, so that's probably why we're using so much res. We got way too many goons aboard. Hanger perk added to selection at level 20. So what, 4 more levels we can start adding hangers, I guess? And we are almost to our destination. So let's see what disaster has unfolded.
We have filthy game saved. Dear Elsa Young, the destroyer of worlds. Please be advised that your faction membership has been terminated effective immediately. You are no longer welcome within our borders, or to our family barbecue functions. Please return all office materials at your earliest convenience. Sincerely, the faint cries of the fathers, mothers, sons, and daughters you have murdered.
Yeah, that would be my bad. The faction council doesn't take kindly to having infected members. It invalidates their insurance policy.
What in the name of the whole bloody base is infected? Jameson! What in the name of the void
I saw
did you
this
do?
coming.
Look, don't fly off the handle here, but I've been positive for a long while now. I've been living with it for almost a decade, unbeknownst to any of you. I just needed you all elsewhere, while I spun myself a cocoon and evolved into the butterfly before you. You know, metaphorically.
Jameson, you rotten bastard! After everything I've done for you, how could you sell out your own race to oblivion?
To put it simply, this is about the res. It always was. Without it, the whole galaxy will seize up. We can't move, we can't function. Now with the entity gone, we can have our cake and eat it too. I'm not just a drone. There's no entity to pull my strings. It's the same old me under here. This infection won't harm anyone. Unless I want it to. Now we have an endlessly renewable source of res, and the added bonus of an aerial denial weapon 100 trillion years in the making.
Don't you dare preach to me like this is for the greater good. This is just about you, clawing your way up the ladder someone else built. I always had a feeling you were playing the long con, that you would trade us up sooner or later, but this is beyond comprehension. Do you think you can rebuild the UTA on a mountain of dead bodies? Have you learned nothing at all? You cannot control the infection.
I can control it, and I do. It's just a simple animal, and I its master. The truth is, you're the one that's out of control. You've ended so many lives trying to exterminate the only salvation this galaxy has. You're a selfish little child that can't see past her own temper to even consider the larger picture.
How long? How long has it been since you sold your soul?
So dramatic. Unfortunately, I just don't have the schedule for this. This is a critical time for me, and I have a lot of history to write. If you were anyone else, I would have destroyed you by now. So take that as a compliment. Tuck your tail between your nacelles and run off.
Oh, there is no way we are running from the likes of you. Carl, fire up the main weapons array.
I must advise against mindlessly martyring yourself against a starbase that outguns us 100 to 1. Perhaps if everyone took the underhandsments as seriously as I do, we would be more capable.
9,000.
Hold your stupid face. You have been pushed down the steps and shit onto the power of 10. Good luck making any new friends after becoming the catalyst for perpetual misery.
Jameson! Jameson, talk to me right now, you dirty shit! Oh, bloody Lloyd. Fire everything at that stupid fucking son of a Oh, Carl! Ow! Ah! Oh.
Did you just drug her?
Woozy.
Chill, it is just an elephant sedative. Due to
Elephant?
psychotic madness, you have been relieved of command. You are asleep already. Maybe I gave you a bit too much. Or not enough. No matter. Mackenzie, take us out of this murder hole.
Find a location to build your own starbase. You must be level 10 to build your capital starbase. Okay. Let's get out of infected territory. And let's find a place to build. I kind of want... We just pissed off Orange. We're not going to do that. Green hates our guts. Actually, can I just see the faction list for a minute? Faction info. Zombie captain? Okay, let's start with the civilian ascendancy. Relations. Yeah, they don't like us overall. White militia likes us. Sun hunters, they don't like us. Miners conglomerate, they actually don't mind us so much. Good relations with their leader. Yeah, okay, their leader. That was blue. Where's blue? There we go, sovereignty. We're mostly negative with them, but wow, the Star Witch really hates us. So I'm actually, yeah, I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go down here and build my first base down here. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. So we want a area with, there's a lot of pirates down here. I want my starting place to have 2 res points. Yeah, looks like I'm gonna have to settle for 1 res point. Here we go. Get just away from infected territory. We'll leave these guys, the orange, green, and red, to fight them. We're gonna put the green them between us and the zombies, and we're gonna work on our relations with blue. Just gonna make them like us slowly. What is this new bar here? I guess it's them attempting to build a new place?
Well, this is happening
Oh,
again.
there you go.
The undead horde longs to consume the universe and everything in it. It'll be a cold day in the void before I let that come to pass. They are hell-bent and relentless, but we're going to push back against the darkness with everything we have. Nobody else is going to step up to the plate on this.
You must build up your strength before attacking the zombie alpha. Expand your empire and mothership to build up strength. Make friends and ally yourself with other factions to further build strength. Destroy infected territory to lower infection strength. Use the faction info menu to see more information on the faction strength. Okay. So that's what this is. This is the war information. They have 15 versus 106 captains. Start faction is our first mission. Beautiful. I hope we get to choose our color.
How can I be of assistance?
Let's go see if we can join this fight before it's over. If it is, we will join in and start making blue like us.
Salutations.
Yep.
Have
Perfect.
my gratitude.
Battle wagon mode activated.
Beautiful.
Relay point designate target locked. Obliterating.
Perfect.
I find your arrangement satisfactory.
Thank you, Jaggy.
Well, I am waiting.
New core slot. Beautiful. Kid faster. Ooh, I like that. Now, where were we going in? We were going right down here. Partition 86.
Game saved.
So, how does blue like us now? We're getting better with them. Starwitch still really hates our guts. Okay, well that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one where we will be building our own starbase and making our own faction. Bye.